Hey, what's up you guys, it's Connor. Today we're going to be doing a bit of a book haul. These are all of the books that I've received since the last time I filmed a book haul, which I think was a few months ago. So I have just a few books to get through, so let's do that. I just finished filming my last wrap-up from 2020 from 4 months ago, and so my voice is a little scratchy, but Nook was yelling at me because he wanted the camera facing this way. I don't know, he's a diva. Let's just get into the books. Nook is literally right here, so I don't know why he wanted the camera face this way when he's not even in the frame. I don't know. Whatever. Come over here. Nookie, over here. See? There he is. Come here. People have been asking for a treat video where we unbox the Bully Make unboxings. I have 5 boxes that we need to do. Belle had like a procedure done today to check to see if she has any more cancer. Luckily, she's technically cancer-free, but she has some other problems that we found, so it's a journey. But I will probably film that one very, very soon. I just want to wait until Belle's feeling a little bit better because she's very sensitive to anesthesia. TMI, let's get into the books. The first one is one that I am pretty sure / confident that I ordered this as an add-on to something I've shown in a previous video, and I ended up adding on the hardcover of Dawn Shard, which is a little novella set in Roshar. I believe that Dawn Shard is somehow connected, I guess I should hold it over here, to the Rhythm of War, which is the 4th book in the Stormlight Archive series, so I'll have to look up when I can actually read this one. I'm very much looking forward to reading this, because I think I've read almost everything in the Cosmere except for Rhythm of War, and now this. Next is something that I think my mom bought me or pre-ordered or something. My mom pre-ordered the 14th book in the Wings of Fire series by Tui T. Sutherland, which is called The Dangerous Gift. I have been reading this book series for so long. Obviously, we're 14 books in. Sorry I covered your face, bud. You are very diva-like today. If you guys don't know, Wings of Fire is one of my favorite, now he's gonna lay on this side, middle grade series. This video is a mess. I can't really talk about this series in too much detail because we are so far along in the series. Each set of 5 books is an individual arc. All the boxes fell, but you can't see them. So the dragons that we're following this far along in the series are very much removed from, well, not all of them, but from the first 5 that you follow. So this is the 3rd arc in the series. We're following dragons on a different continent. The 11th book, I believe, is called The Lost Continent. I'm very much still enjoying the series. I really enjoyed the book that came before this one, so I'm looking forward to continuing on. If you have access to the audiobooks are also really well done. So I liked reading them physically and listening to the audiobooks. These are really good. Of course, he sits behind me. He's right there. All the rest of the books are books I was sent from publishers, so we'll go through those. The first of those is this yellow box that says Yoke on it, and it says Mary H.K. Choi on the side, so I'm kind of assuming that it's from her, or by her. So yes, indeed, the book in there was Yoke by Mary H.K. Choi. This is the same author who wrote Emergency Contact and Permanent Record. I have not read either of those, but this one follows a set of sisters, Jane and June. June, I believe, is the older one. June is 3 years older. They have, in Mary H.K. Choi's words, bungled sisterhood. They are very, very different from each other and don't really have a huge interest in being in each other's lives. The sisters have, I guess just by happenstance, moved from Seoul to San Antonio, and now they live in New York. June ends up being diagnosed with cancer, and it appears that Jane is the only one who can help her. You just follow that dynamic as they're exploring all of those things, as well as having to address familyhood secrets and what came between them in the first place, all of those things. The book came with a note that was written by Mary H.K. Choi, and it talks about how when she wrote this book, her mother was diagnosed with lung cancer in the middle of a pandemic where the main thing being affected are people's lungs. This sounds like it's going to be heavy, but it appears that there are also a lot of light moments to kind of help balance things out. I'm actually the most interested in reading this one out of all of the premises of her books. So I think I will give this one a go because I love exploring sibling relationships in books and all of that. It's one of my favorite things. I will let you guys know when I check this one out. One cool thing too is that this book has the front cover and the back cover link on the pages. So you can see that their hands link while they're far apart. I love that. That's actually really clever. This one is by Simon & Schuster, and I believe it came out already? When does this come out? I believe this one came out, but if it's not out, keep your eyes out for it. Next up is this one. It's all black all the way around, so I have no idea what's in here. This one is also from Simon & Schuster. What is this? Dark Magic. How do I get this out? There we go. In here, oh wow, okay. So in here was this almost like spa day looking setup. So in there was this wrapping. This has a, what is that? Some type of animal print bow on it. Doesn't fit my fat head. And it has a real nature mask, an aloe mask. And in there is a, I don't want to ruin the bow. There we go. A copy of Always and Forever, Laura Jean by Jenny Han. This, I believe, is the third book in this series. I don't know where my copies are. I have copies of the second one and maybe the first one as well. But this one follows Laura Jean. At the beginning of the first book, she has written letters to all of the crushes that she's ever had in her life. And I believe as like revenge, her sister sends them out to all the people. That causes all sorts of chaos because obviously you don't intend those types of letters to actually reach their recipients, and you just follow all of that. They've made the books into movies that are on Netflix. Check it out. I should at some point. I don't know why I haven't. Should I keep this on? No. Nookie, do you want to wear it? You want to wear it? Let's see. There you go, bud. Very handsome. It fits him perfect. Next up is this one. This one says The Lucky List by Rachel Lippincott. This looks like the same author from something else I have from her. This little bow tie. So indeed, in there was The Lucky List, and this one follows a girl named Emily. Her and her mother have always been extremely lucky, but their luck ran out about 3 years ago when her mother succumbed to lung cancer? Just cancer. Sorry. Thought that was going to have a connection. Recently, her father has decided to put their house up for sale, and he has enlisted the help of his best friend's daughter to help Emily get rid of her mother's things. While going through her mother's things, she finds this bucket list that her mother had created when she was a senior in high school. Emily and this girl, Blake, start checking the items off the list, and as they do so, Emily starts to feel a connection with her mother and also connection with Blake. We'll see what unfolds from there. This one comes out in June of 2021, so keep an eye out for this one. Next up is this one that has a big moth on it. This one, oh gosh, all the things. You never forget your first betrayal. So dramatic. This is Chain of Iron, I believe, by Cassandra Clare, which is the second book in the Last Hour series, which is a part of her Shadowhunter universe. In there were 2 character mock-ups. This one is James Herondale, and this one is Cordelia Carstairs. These were in here. I don't know what they are, but they're like character things that maybe you can cut up and you can, you know, accessorize, almost like a doll. This embroidery, I always have a hard time saying that word, embroidery kit, and it says all the stories are true, and it has the like Shadowhunter symbol thing on it. Includes everything you need to make your own embroidered wall art. That's fun. Oh, and you get to choose different runes for whatever you want it to say. Neat. Little project for myself during quarantine. And in there was a chunky arc of Chain of Iron by Cassandra Clare. This book came out in March, so it's already out, unless they pushed it back. I have no idea, but I think I heard some people talking about this, so I'm looking forward to diving back in and seeing where all of these messy, angsty characters are at in this book. Nook, I'm sorry I covered you. her bow. Mwah. If you've read this one, let me know how you felt about it, because we've been on the Shadowhunter journey for quite some time. Again, Chain of Iron by Cassandra Clare, came out in March. Check it out. It is very thick. It's 650-ish pages. That's gonna take me a while. The second to last book is this one. Oh, what does it say? It says The Cost of Knowing by Brittany Morris. What else did she write? I feel like I've read something by her. Or I have something by her. Oh god, that's sticky. And there was a pack of bookmarks that say The Cost of Knowing, the gripping and evocative new novel from best-selling author Brittany Morris. The Cost of Knowing follows a boy named Alex. He has the unfortunate ability to see into the future of anything that he touches, be that an object or a person. It says on the back when he touches an ice cream scoop, he sees himself scooping ice cream. When he touches his car, he sees it's totaled in the future. When he touches his girlfriend, he sees them about to break up. But then Alex touches a photo and he sees that his brother is about to die. And so him and Isaiah have to try to figure everything out and figure out their relationship. It says, Alex is now in a race against time, death, and circumstances. He and Isaiah must grapple with their past, their future, and what it means to be a young black man in America in the present. That sounds really good. I do tend to enjoy stories where the characters can see into the future and then are trying to work against that future. I don't know why, that's one of those things that I do really enjoy. I think that this is going to explore a lot of problems in our current day society, so I'm looking forward to seeing how all of that unfolds. Oh, Brittany Morris wrote Slay. I still need to read that one. If you're interested in this one comes out, it came out in March, so check it out. And the last book in this haul is this one. This one says, For Sky Baker, being out never meant being seen, but that's about to change. I think this is a book that I've actually been really excited about. Oh yeah, this is it. In there was The Sky Blues by Robbie Couch. This is his debut novel, I believe. So this one follows a character named Sky Baker. At the beginning of the book, you find out that he's been out for a while now, but he hasn't been out. He's out, but he's not really presenting himself the way that he really is. It's been very easy for him to just blend in than for him to stand out. At the beginning of the book, he decides that he is going to make a big splash and ask his longtime crush, Ali, to go to prom with him. But then Sky's plans for asking Ali to prom get leaked in a homophobic e-blast fashion. I guess it seems like the whole school or a bunch of his friends are on a hunt to trying to find out who it was that did this. I saw the author doing something like a countdown or something like that for this book on Twitter, and it made me really excited to pick it up and see what it was all about. So I'm actually really excited to see what this one's all about and see how his writing is and how his characterizations are and everything like that. I'll let you guys know what I think when I pick this one up. I also really love this cover. It's the kid Sky sitting on top of a car, but he has a unicorn hoodie on, which is pretty funny. So those are all the books that I've received/bought since the last time I did a book haul. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and comment down below what you've been picking up recently. Are any of these books ones that are on your radar that you want to pick up in the near future? Anything else you want me to know, leave it down below and we will talk to you guys next time. Probably in a dog video. Bye. Say bye. Bye.